when we rotate, that'll be, we're talking about a day or two per area, and then rolling them out and rolling the sheep in behind them, or that field may get a day of rest. Maybe they're, hopefully when it's all done, there'll even be room to let that rest for 2-3 days before the sheep get into it. So we'll experiment with some of that, and we'll let you guys know how that works and what our actual rotation ends up being. That's all determined on your herd size, the grass growth, weather, so many factors involved.
Yeah.
Even a species of cattle or sheep that we end up with. But on the fencing, we went back and forth on what type, woven wire, high tensile. I think we kind of landed because of time and money doing the high tensile. The high tensile is not as much of a barrier because they could force their way through it, but high tensile with the electric shouldn't have an issue. We'll do a 5-wire high tensile. It's cheap, it's easy to put up, and it's very, very strong. It's easy to repair. The woven wire would be probably my favorite to do. However, it's a lot longer to put up. It's a lot more expensive. And then you're still going to run electric wire because you don't want them on it, rubbing it, different things like that. The sheep are sticking their heads through it and getting them stuck and different things. So, it's not like we're cheapscaping and using an inferior fence. A lot of people do it. A lot of people use it. I use it at my other places, primary fence. So, and it works.
Yeah. The amount of cattle that we're potentially looking at, do you want to talk about that, of how many? Because we're talking about putting basically, as of right now, one field in worth, and then build as we go.
That's right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and that's the other thing with that high tensile. It's easy to drop a cut line and bump that thing out, Now the amount, we'll grow into that. I want to get some hoofs on dirt. And so, and ultimately, however many the land will hold safely without, we always got to keep the land in mind to not overuse it. So that'll determine a lot of the herd size as well.
And we've talked about this of financially, we may have to start with 2 to 4.
Yeah.
And grow into it. And as we make profit off of the pig side, take that money and put it back into to keep growing that.